Hey there, it's Coach Alex here for the Run Experience. Today we're going to be talking about how to strength train for ultra marathons. So we're going to be covering three main things: your ankle stability, your hip stability, and your core strength. So follow along as you watch me work out.
What we got back here in this trunk of yours?
So we got medicine balls, we got some dumbbells, pretty light weights, got kettlebells, a big sandbag, battle rope, some boxing gloves, foam rollers.
All came with the car?
All came with the car, yeah. It's some of the benefits of the Honda CR-V.
Yeah, there we go.
And then resistance bands as well.
I love it.
It's got everything you need in here.
Everything you need to get strong as a runner.
Oh yeah. So my first tip, I want to talk about ankle stabilization. When running on trails, the terrain is going to be changing. You're going to find roots and rocks. So you really want to have stable, strong ankles. I personally like to use the bosu, but you can use the stabilization pad if you need to. But what you want to start off with, this also works on leg strength, is a little side to side. So you squat side to side. So one foot is always a little unstable. You're also working that leg strength. If you want to go a little faster, you can, and work those quick, fast twitch muscles. Second exercise is where you're going to be balancing on top of the bosu. So you want to start with one leg up, bring the back leg into a lunge. If you want to work the strength of the leg a little bit more, you go deeper, and then you stand and pause at the top and drop back down. So make sure you're squeezing your glutes and your core as you're standing up and dropping down nice and low. So those are a few ways you can strengthen your ankles with some equipment. Make sure that you have a good, strong, safe trail run experience. A good place to start with all these exercises is maybe once or twice a week, and then with the side to side, I like to go for time. So maybe start with 30 seconds, work your way up to a full minute. And with the lunges, start with 5 to 8 lunges, balance at the top, make sure you're pausing for a second or two, and then back down. If you can work your way up to 15, that's great. Do 2 to 3 sets of those, and you'll be solid. All right, for my second tip, I want to talk about hip stability. So you want to make sure you have nice stable hips and glutes so that your knee's not wobbling as you're running down and up the hills. You don't want that knee wobbling, or else it leads to injuries either to the knee, to the ankle, hips, lower back, even up to the shoulders. So my first exercise for these is going to be with the dumbbell. You can do it without one as well, but you want to start off with one leg in the air. You want to hinge over at the waist. Once you're at the bottom, you want to open that hip up, drop it back down, and then stand up nice and tall. So as you're doing this, keep good posture. Make sure you're not rounding through the back. Down, open that hip up, turn back, and then stand up. So from the side view, again, good posture, shoulders are back and down, your core is nice and tight. You want to hinge from the waist, open the hips up, drop them back down, and then stand up tall. My second exercise for these is going to be a side lunge with a little shoulder press balancing. So want to work those adductors here. Those are those muscles right in here, working a lot as you're running trails. You can reach the weight down, shoot the hips back, come back in, stand up. You can add a little shoulder press for instability, but again, good strong posture. So down to the side, hips go back, lunge up, and then press. From the side view, good. Strong posture, down, come back up, balance at the top, squeeze this glute right here as you're standing, so you have that good strong balance. So as you start these, you want to do these along with your ankle mobilization, ankle strengthening drills, probably 1 to 2 times a week. And then you want to start with low reps, make sure you get them good form before you add any weight. Remember, movement before load. So start with maybe 5 to 8 reps, work your way up to 10 to 15, and then you can add some weight. If you want to, don't go too heavy of a weight, or else you're going to start losing your posture. But the last thing I want you to work on is your core stability. Core strength and stability is super important for trail running. If you notice, if you're running a lot of downhills, you're going to be using a lot of your obliques. As you run downhills, you should be bracing your upper body so you're not just flopping all over the place. You want to really brace that upper body and feel nice and strong. Also with the ultra marathons, the longer you run, the more likely it is that your core is going to wear out. And when that happens, you start to lose your form, you lose your efficiency, injuries start to happen. So a good strong core is really important. First exercise I want to show you is a reverse lunge with a wood chop. So you can grab a medicine ball, you can do this without a medicine ball, you can do this with a dumbbell, whatever you want. But you want to start off stepping back in a reverse lunge, good strong posture, getting that twist so you're feeling these obliques work here. And then as you stand up, you can bring it above your head if you want. You can leave your foot down. Your choice. If you want to add a little instability, it's good to lift that knee up. So down and up. If you want to look from the side view, you're going down. Notice I'm not rounding through here. I have my good strong posture. And then standing up nice and tall. Down and up. Right, second exercise is just going to be down in a forearm plank with a little hip drops. So again, working the side to side hip drops, working those obliques, that twisting motion. So you'll want to get down on your mat, drop to your forearms, feet together, and then dropping the hips down, lifting up and down to the other side. As you do this, make sure that your elbows aren't lifting off the ground too much, because we're looking for that movement in your rib cage, your thoracic spine area, so that you get both those internal and external obliques. All right, remember that strong ankles, hips, and core are essential for a good trail running experience. And those are a few of the exercises that you can start adding into your strength training routine to make sure that you're running strong and fast. Well, I hope you like those strength training tips. If you want to check out some of my other trail videos, check them out right here. If you really liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, shoot them down below. And also subscribe to the channel for more fun tips.